I don't know if you can throw up in NBA 2K, but my players are going to be in some trash.
Starting lineup. We've got Irving. Exum is out there with Williams. And there's Maverick. And it's Lively in at the foul spot. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
Are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry. Working his way for a high percentage look, that's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Buries the long-range jumper.
George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Here's Maverick coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. The shot. Lively's shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. Out of bounds, it'll be Maverick's ball.
Dallas basketball.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Irving. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, the master from the mid-range, you just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Here's Leonard. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Outside for George. No good on the 3. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Here's Irving. Hands it from short range.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Leonard on the wing. Over Williams. Tries yet again. And Harden with the lay-in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Maverick. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Harden. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And finishing through contact, nothing new for Harden. He welcomes it. And, boy, can that be demoralizing to the defense. How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, here is Irving. Harden missing his last shot. Pass to Maverick. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots or these spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Now, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a 3-level scorer.
And Los Angeles will go.
Substitution on the floor.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Maverick can't hit.
to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Third team foul.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Grant Williams. Kyrie Irving is out there with Maverick. Then it's Exum, and it's Kleba in at the center position. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around.
But moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
The shot's good.
Kawhi just so ripped, exceptional at powering through the contact.
Here's Maverick. He has 5. He dishes it to Irving, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And that game against the Warriors, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. Be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harden dishes to Plumlee. Hammers